All right, I think our volume is up and we're ready to go. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the truck driver, the taxi driver, the food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to my brother Troy Starts Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Please continue to go over to Troy's channel, support his channel, and continue to help that brother to grow. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. You deserve respect. Shout out to you. Morning thoughts, and here we are again, another glorious morning with a lot to give thanks for. We're up and healthy and feeling strong and all these things. Let me grab my phone real quick. We ain't talking about much this morning, my family. We have a little here and there stuff to talk about. Let me plug this phone up to the speaker in case we get any calls in. You know when you go to bed tired, right? And you wake up tired? That's how I'm feeling this morning. I woke up with my eyes red because I went to bed late trying to put some content together. Um, I got so much stuff coming for you, but it sounds like Donald Trump. We're gonna build a wall. I got so much stuff coming for you. I got so much stuff coming for you. Okay, what do you have coming for us, sir? All right, there we go. Phone on deck, volumes up. All right, big up some people this morning, and then we're gonna get into our three topics like we normally do. What's in my cup this morning is just some mint tea. Just some mint tea, nothing else. No sugar, no nothing, just mint. All right. Uh, the topics we got this morning. Target is paying $24 an hour minimum wage starting out. Remember I asked y'all the other day, I said if because they said what if Burger King was paying $34 an hour, they were floating the idea around in the air. What if Burger King would pay $34 an hour? Some other man need to listen to it, because some of you sitting out there talking about, boy, I can't find no work, some of us stand up over here, some not do nothing still. Listen up, foreign too big and too much places there for your work for you to be here unemployed. Talking about I can't find nothing still enough. He who does not want to work is he who won't find any work. But work is everywhere for anyone who wants to find work. So my girl, don't make him tell you about him unemployed because nothing out here for do. All right? Something out here for everybody to do. If you want to find work, you can find work. But anyhow, Target Target is paying $24 an hour minimum. Hey, don't be surprised to see me in our Target, It's my second job. Target is paying $24 an hour, confirmed, the minimum wage. We're going to talk about that, go into details on it. I asked y'all the other day, if Burger King was paying $34 an hour, how many of you would go? I saw a lot of hell no's and a lot of no, not me, because me now work no fast food and these kind of things. McDonald's it was. All right. It was a discussion. Well, Target one is confirmed. It's starting wages. Not telling the starting wages and all these things. All right. The woman that we spoke about yesterday that was found dead, her family member was here, right? Live and gave their scenario, which kind of matched what we were hypothesizing or saying might have happened. With somebody said which state and where. Jessica Rabbit, we soon get into that. The woman found in the soldier's vehicle has been identified now, but I'm going to talk about what they did in the media again. Jamaican media needs to stop this damn cover-up stuff. Now I know for sure that they all work together when it's time to cover stuff up. They all probably fall under the same management and probably all fall under the same guidance or the same person who says, don't do this, don't say this, say this. Make this look bad and make this look good. That kind of stuff. We'll talk about that though. But they have identified her. And there's a man in New York. I'm driving yesterday. I said, let me go get my lotto ticket. I spent $1 or $2. If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. We see some people I talk about Jesus will provide for me, and I'm a Christian, so I don't gamble. You all right, mama? I bet if me win this $10 million, you go want me pay off something for you. All right. I guess that would be Jesus working through me to give you a little something. So I make sure I have a ticket. The tickets are usually like $2 here in Florida. You go buy one ticket, and you have a ticket and a dream, right? If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance to get in. So I always go get my ticket. I went to go get my ticket. I see flash across the front page. Man wins New York $10 million scratch off 2 times in 3 years. Then hear him turn up about I'm still trying to finish spending the money from the last 3 years ago. I not like people, I do feel a type of way. And I'm not the type to be jealous of people, but I was like, geez, I'm peace. Look on this. Look how long may I try win a little thing. And this man up here, 2 times in 3 years though. Eh? I watch him turn up. I'm still trying. Move from there. I'm going. I'm still, I'm still trying to spend the right word from last time. All right, brother. No, but seriously though, I did feel away. Let's be honest, I did feel away. I did. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. I get jealous sometimes, but my granny teach me feel like cut me eye long. Some people think somebody cut me eye long, palin something, palin ticket to me. I'm gonna look right back on it again. Cut me eye upon him couple times. Well, to come off, I felt away. So I'm going to talk about that this morning as well. And that's what we have going on this morning. Big up for yourself. So let's get into the topics. Big up some people first. Then we get into the topics. Boy, can you imagine winning that? You are a Jamaican. You count your money like I do. $1 is $150 or $140 or whatever the exchange rate is at the moment. Some me count my money. All right, $1 is 100. And me go get 10 million one time. What Dave Chappelle said? I'm rich, bitch. I'll be extra. God know your heart. Them say God must know something will be extra. That's right. That's why I can't win it. But anyhow, let's start. Let's big up some people, and then you figure out which one you want to talk about first this morning. Do we want to talk? Don't put it in yet. I'm big up the people in first. Actually, you could go ahead and put it in. Target $24 an hour minimum wage starting. Woman found dead in the soldier's car has been identified. What's going on with the soldier? I'll let an update there, and how the media is handling it in Jamaica, which is disgusting. And the man that won the New York Lotto twice in 3 years, $10 million scratch off twice in 3 years. All right, who is this? Arison Odetta, first one in the building this morning. Thank you for being here. Big up yourself. Lady Merlina, thank you for being here. Carrie Ann Jones is in the building this morning. Jet Shelley is here. Good morning, Jet Shelley. Great Goodies is here. Tracy Champion is here. So Fine is in the building this morning. Darlene Walter Riley is here. Mystic Lion, big up yourself. Tracy Champion, Maxine Good as Gold is in the building this morning. Big up yourself. Shakira Ulet, big up yourself this morning. Mellow Beth is here. Teresa Lewis is here. Stacey Ann Williams, Andre Humphrey. Craig Bailey is in the building. Big up yourself. Fallon Carrington. Dyslexic. Fallon Carrington, Mr. Callan Farrington. Fallon Carrington is in the building this morning. Up to all together we stand. Good morning to you and your house with blessings and thanksgiving. Thank you, my family, and same to you as well. Robro is here this morning. Marcia Walters is here. Lisa Marie Chin King. VB721. Richie Shivers is here. King Biggs there. Morning fam. And Teresa Lewis is also here. Kai Tai Jai is here. Oh, you say we get it this morning now. Let me say it again. The boss say Kai Tai Jai. Kai Tai Jai is in the building this morning. Mystic Lion there. Darling Walter Riley is here as well. Maxine Good as Gold. That name there. Good as Gold. You know what that mean already. Anybody may never big up this morning, you already know how the thing go already, right? It's still manners and respect. People, listen. Before I go into all of this, I forgot to put up the GoFundMe information for Joanne Llewellyn. And I do have it still written on my board. That's the lucky thing. So, you know, I like to hold true to what I say to people that I'm going to do. I kind of like to be that person. And there's a young lady also who I'm trying to help out in Jamaica. She called in the other morning and you noticed, remember when we did the live show and we talked about the call center jobs in Jamaica? This person had hit me up and asked for some help, right? Her child's not going to school. She is in a bad place financially. She not look for nothing big from nobody. She was the same person that called in, and I did not know because she didn't call in and say to us that she needed a job. She just called or she need some help. She just called in and talked to us about the situation in that environment, right? Y'all remember her. It wasn't until I'm going through my email. I'm one person. I get hundreds of emails. I try to take a specific day where I can sort through really quickly, go through, okay, this is garbage, this person just to say hi, and go through all the serious ones and try to respond to people. Upon reaching her email, which had been sitting there for a while, I saw the email go from optimistic, like, SouFlo, please, I'm begging you, I need some help. Then it went to, I'm still asking you for some help. I'm not trying to bother you, anything like that. Then it keeps going till Mr. the despair. And I wasn't answering back because I wasn't checking my email till I see the despair, till it got to, oh man, see, this is why right here, I don't even reach out to ask people for help because, but I'm in a bad place and whatever, whatever. So I answered the person and I said, let me not bore you by telling you about how many emails I get per day and I'm only one. But help you right now. I can sense the desperation in your email. My apologies for taking so long to answer you. And she answered right back. And then she said, this is the same person that called in the other morning to speak to your audience about the job situation as far as the call center jobs go in Jamaica and stuff. And I was like, wow. And you never said that. So sometimes these people are asking our brothers and sisters sometimes are asking for a little bit of help, just a little bit of help to push them forward or put them onto something, right? And there, this is how we were raised. Call me, I'm the kind of person like this. I think I will go outside and eat grass first before I ask somebody for $1. That's how I am. And my mom used to say it's pride. And when you're full of pride like that, it will kill you, right? You must be brave enough to swallow that pride sometimes and say it's me and I need some help, please, seriously. But that's just how we were raised and how we are. So when you do stuff like you left a donation and all these things, which I've been meaning to talk to y'all about that as well, which I just discovered this week. I don't know what YouTube is doing, but those donations look like they're not actually getting to me, right? Because you go through a platform on YouTube and you donate the thing, and then when the money comes to me, look on it, I'm like, nah, that can't be right because I'm there every morning and I see what comes in. But that's the money that I use to I shuffle that money right to these people. So me and wifey was talking last night, and we were thinking of using a transparent platform like a GoFundMe and set up like the SouFLoTV GoFundMe fund. And so everybody can see who donated, how much you donated. You could donate anonymously, but people will be able to track how much money was put in by everybody and how much money got taken out and where the money is going and whatnot. I hate for it to have to be a money talk, but that's the kind of world we live in. We live in a world where some of us have little something, some have more, and some don't have nothing at all, right? So if you just spend little something or give somebody a little something, it won't too hurt you. It doesn't hurt me to give somebody a little something. When we peel off a little $10, $20, something, all hands on deck, everybody together, we can make magic happen like that. Even those who can only give $1 and $2, right? That's why my cash up here. Mr. Client, big up yourself and thank you. And I appreciate that because those I do get. And that's what I was asking the audience to do before. But again, I'm a person that's full of pride. So when we do that, and then we see people come over here, act like they're here for morning thoughts, and then by the morning thoughts done, him over there try to scam the audience, dog, about ask for money on WhatsApp, on Cash App, on PayPal, and something. Yo, them boy are scammer, SouFLoTV, them, and the whole of the vlogger, them, and try to mix me up in that foolishness. I have so much pride in myself. Believe me when I tell you, I will do without, completely do without. I'm just that person. Me not ask nobody for nothing. If you can't look and be like, oh, damn, okay, let me peel off $1. I go there every morning for free content. Let me peel off $1 or whatever. That's what actually also why I was glad that YouTube switched and gave us this whole paid platform thing, which we're 75% finished right now. We'll be 100% finished on setting up the paid platform. So Morning Thoughts will only go to a paid platform. These are monies that I can use to help other people that are asking me for help. I'm saying to wifey last night, say, yo, the amount of people will ask me for help. I'm one person. I can't possibly help all these people. And then I'm also a real person. I'm a father of 6 children. So when I deplete my own finances trying to help these people because I'm a true to my word person, then I end up hurting my own family and myself. You know, somebody will call me and send $100. That's $100. That's $100. Then I have nothing for me. You know what I mean? Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry to interrupt your speech just now, but um, my concern with the way you're planning on collecting the money is taxes. You're gonna have to pay taxes on this, so you probably should find another way so that
That's
you're
why.
collecting the funds and it's not costing you and your wife just collecting and giving it out. Do you understand? It has to be set up in such a way that it doesn't affect you personally.
That's why I said GoFundMe, because GoFundMe is considered a gift, right? They don't tax gifts. On Cash App and PayPal, you used to be able to collect money and it was okay. Now the IRS has demanded that Cash App now report whatever you get through Cash App. So if you are giving through Cash App and you just say it's a gift, then that's non-taxable. But okay, so
But it gets messy,
right. But I do other business on Cash App. For instance, I do promotion work for people. So when people put, because they themselves run businesses and they want to be able to also write that off on their taxes as a business expense. So when they pay me, they put in the headline paid for advertisement. So right away, of course, the IRS is going to say, okay, here it is, paid for advertisement. So you're earning money through advertisement, and these people are paying you for, okay, this one right here is a gift. This one right here is a gift. So if you're going to give and it's a gift and it's through Cash App or PayPal, then just write a gift. And if you're gonna, and so that's the way how it will work. It's not a get around.
As long as you're aware and you're covering
yes, yes. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Take care. Have a great day.
Bless up. You too.
Bye.
She's absolutely right. Yes, and see, and they're making it more complicated now, even like she just said. That's exactly so. So when I do business, people normally put that because they themselves want to go into the tax place, and the tax people ask you. So you run a business. How much money did you spend on, say, your advertisement, your new uniforms, material for your business? All these overhead business expenses, those are factored into your deduction before you pay out your taxes, right? So yes, YouTube takes a cut of whatever is paid through them. Whoopi B, I've been doing YouTube for 7 years now. This is our 7th year. And yes, they do. They take a significant cut out of anything that comes through here. So if you give there's people that normally give me like $2 and $5 in donation. Out of that $2, I put 70% of that they say goes to me, and the and 30% goes to them. Um, I'm just saying, you look at the more lucrative way that the pennies or the dollars can go to exactly where we need it to go to. I would love for something to be set up where we all can check into it and see it as a family. And we also, one time somebody says, SouFlo, I need some help, blah, blah, blah. I can tell the audience that, okay, we just allocated this much to this person for this purpose, that kind of stuff. And then when I'm in Jamaica, I can actually check with these people. Yo, may I come down, I reach tomorrow, or I'm on the ground right now, may I come check you, blah, blah, blah. And we go there and we have a little sit down and think and see where this is going that we've been giving these people, that kind of stuff. Accountability is a big thing as well for me, right? So that's where we're at with that. But this young lady, I'm really trying to help her out. And she's not the one with the bunch of kids that still needs help. This is not the one, the inventor whose name is up here as well, that still needs help. Him, I sent money out of my own pocket just because I told him I was going to. I understand you invented something. I understand you want patent to be established for it. These things take money and time, and also, you know, the level he's at with his invention and all the steps. That's long talking to me. I'm listening for, boy, my living situation so frigged up right now, so flow, me not lie. Me have about a pound of flour in the house and that's it. Me boiled a couple dumplings yesterday. I me eat them, I'm go on my bed. I'm doing really bad. But me no want another, me not ask for no donation for that. Is my invention I'm trying to get investors for and trying to, and I was like, damn, I have to admire somebody like that, you know, because you hurting. In my terms, you're suffering, but you're not concerned about, you know, come out and tell everybody, say, please give me a thing, me I hurt, a flower, me eat yesterday and go on my bed. I'm more concerned about my invention. So I took out some money out my own pocket and sent it to him. And I could say this thing on the air because these people could call in or go in the comment section and say, I lie, I tell him never send me nothing. I sent him a good lick of something out of my own pocket just because I said I was going to send it. Do I have it like that? No, I don't. Right? But I don't know. That's just me. I see people hurting. They come to me. I can't help everybody by myself. And I don't want these people saying, yo, you a fraud, yo. You say you was going to help, or you act like you're concerned, but then when we ask if we help you, just move on to the next topic like it's nothing. I don't want people to see me like that because that's not the kind of person I am either. We can do great things together. That's all I'm saying to my audience, right? That's all. That's where I'm at with it. Got me kind of flabbergasted talking still, because my feelings are is really invested in this. Seeing, but this particular young lady, she's been asking for help from me for a while, and I wasn't ignoring her. I didn't see her email. I just got me just bumping at the email the other day, and I started, you know, the frustration. I could see it. I even told her that I'm not even mad at her because the thing gets frustrating when she's writing. And I say I'm not even mad at you about the frustration because I understand the situation that you're in, right? And me telling you how busy I am is not going to help you right now. So let's get to where I can help you right now, at least a little bit of help. So she gave me her direct bank account number. She said don't send it through Western Union because then she have to go pick it up on all these other things that goes into that. So it's a direct deposit into, and it can be done through. So I have all her info set up in my email and I keep it there. And I'm trying to help that lady as well, right? So if you want to donate, please do it through Cash App or PayPal for the donation. These donations do not go to me. I don't need your money. I'm doing quite well sustaining myself and my family. These donations go to the people who tune into our platform, who smile with us, laugh with us, give us joy, also teach us things and tell us stuff and partake of the family. And they're hurting and they're not saying it. Them gonna say it on the low. So far, I'm really hurting, right? So that's where that goes. With that said, let's talk about the which one do you want to talk about first? Target $24 per hour minimum wage. The woman found in the soldier's vehicle, the dead woman that was found in the soldier's vehicle has been identified, or the man that won the lotto a couple times in 3 years. Where do we go? Okay, somebody is this phone number 1-806-587-8953. That's my Cash App, and my PayPal is my email. SouFLoTV. SouFLoTV or SouFLoTV@gmail.com. All right, so where are we gonna start? We're gonna start with big up from Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn in the house. Big up yourself. The woman, the woman found in the Okay, I get $224. Two dead woman, the woman, the man that won the lotto, still don't want to work. We're gonna talk about that. Woman. I think people want to hear more about the woman first. Let's get that out the way, and then we have fun with the rest of the show. This is kind of morbid. All right, so let's talk about the Dego man first. So shout out to IRA FM, Radio Jamaica News Online rather. This was IRA FM, Radio Jamaica News Online. Radio Jamaica News Online is who I'm getting this one from. Jamaica says that the woman was found dead in the car has been identified. Now, it was actually the Observer, I saw it, that said the companion of the soldier was found dead in his car. That was a couple of days ago. So I was wondering why everybody else just says woman found dead in car belonging to soldier. Like them not have no kind of relation. They don't know her. It's just some strange woman that got found dead in his car, right? Now the headline says a woman found dead in car has been identified. The woman who was found shot to death in the car on Caledonia Avenue in Crossroads, St. Andrew on Saturday has been identified as O'Sheen Lawrence. They have not published a photo of her, so I wasn't able to put a photo up to say, hey, this one of y'all family member or something, but she had family and our family called in here already, and what they believe happened kind of matches what I believe happened. Here's what's happening, because the last time I told you, according to the Gleaner, it says that he's not in custody. Well, the Jamaica defense soldier was taken into custody after it was revealed that the car was registered to him. He is still in custody. The police says that the soldier was arrested on reasonable suspicion of murder. Investigators have reportedly collected statements from several witnesses. And that's where it's at for now. And that's all they give you. They're not give you nothing else. They don't tell you anything else. That's just it, and on to another story. Some Jamaican students in Ukraine reject help. That's it. So it's on to another story. Now, the theory that I said yesterday is like him kill her, and then, but her family member, what did her family member say to us? What they were told is that he killed her and he was about to dispose of her body. And probably get boomy. His nerves was working on him, so he might drive fast and doing everything careless after that. Not a calculated cold killer, and not used to doing this. Crashed the car with the body in the car and got found out. Reasonable suspicion is reasonable suspicion. What I don't like, and I'm going to say it again, is how the media houses in Jamaica is covering this one. You know, usually every victim face gets splashed across front page, so everybody know who it is. We even usually always say, how come they never show the killer? Even after they have been convicted of the murder, they still don't show the killer's face. But them show the victim's face. They show the victim's family face. They show where the victim grew up as a child. They show where the victim went to school. Them show the crime scene location. Them give you a pinpoint address to the location of the incident, everything. So they're so thorough in exposing the victim and anybody related to the victim, but they never show the criminals, their face, the person who was found guilty of making this person a victim. So I'm surprised, but they haven't. They're still doing the cover-up thing. They're not too forthcoming with this one, but I'm guessing that in time to come, what will happen is they will sweep it under the rug, and then we will hear little by little, just a couple of lines every couple of days. Soldier has now been charged, because now it says he's arrested and he has been held on reasonable suspicion of murder. Doesn't say nothing about being charged yet. Eventually you will hear that he's being charged, right? Boy, Faith De Leon says, SouFlo, you soon need bodyguard. No, you know, me not need no bodyguard. I'm good. I'm here serving my purpose, and what is to be must and will be. In the meantime, we live wisely, but we're not living in fear. Yeah, we're not stepping on nobody's corn. We're not hurting anybody. But you know, that's the world we live in. People that speak truth usually get bumped off or hurt. I'm not out here trying to hurt nobody. I just want justice for people, period. And I also look at them situation here like this could very well be me or my family member. What if this was my sister? I wouldn't be quiet. So this is somebody else's sister. I feel like she my sister. You know, you have some idiot man out there that still feel like it's okay to like plunge a knife in a woman's belly or cut out her belly or stab her up or chop her up or shoot her because what? Because y'all can't get along, you can't agree, y'all had a heated argument, she don't want to there with you no more. Like, come on, man, these are things that happen all the time in life. At some point, you're gonna have to get over it. You know, life's sweet. So you're gonna end everything right here just for her? Hmm? And then what? You're gonna live in a one cage with a bag of man where if you fought in there, them want to fight you because your fart stinker than the next man will fought first. And like, where are you going with this? You know? So, and it's terrible. It's terrible, especially for Jamaican women. A lot of them under duress and stress. See? A lot of them contribute to their stuff. I'm not gonna say their demise. They contribute to the environment in which they live. I've said this before. They don't realize how powerful they are. They don't realize how powerful they are. So they accept certain things. And because you women accept certain things, it becomes our norm. Yeah? And you make the man them start wear tight pants. With some man, I don't watch man, but I've seen man wear pants that is so tight that the pants look like them paint the pants upon them. See? And them look like, I'm wondering, like, did you go in the wrong side of the closet this morning, brother? Like, you put on your woman things, right? And you guys accepted that kind of stuff. And then they started making it tight and then sag. I seen a grown ass man at the store the other day with him have on white boxers. And there was a woman standing next to him that had children. She had one in the belly because her belly was big. She had one in a prom, a stroller pushing, and she had one on the ground. So three picnic with this man. And the man is walking right next to her, and they walked into the store to go pay their bill. And this brother walking with his pants sagging so low, the whole line body out the door. Now the thing is, if his boxers was clean, I could have said, yeah, she really let the man dress like that and come out, or she walk beside him like that. Like, you're not telling your king, like, fix up yourself before you walk next to me because I'm a queen. Like, I don't accept this. That too hard to come out your mouth. This man boxers was shitty. Literally, do the mark, big do the mark to it. It wasn't like no little crease. Big rotted do the mark. In the man boxers, big man. And you standing there beside him with children. Like this, how do you even lay down with somebody like that? Oh, I would have been like, if me, I tried there with that woman and I see panty full of doo-doo. It would have been one of those like, you disgusting as hell. Like, I would gag. I would gag. And you literally walk around with this man in a shopping plaza looking like this. So I'm telling you that our women accept like some low vibration and nasty, dirty ways from these men. And then, listen, any man will walk like that beside you, see, he will choke you. I'm not talking about the choke where you like. He will choke you rotted, and then he will thump you, and then he will fight you, and then he will, because he don't care about himself, and he don't care about life. Am I wrong or right? Him not care about life. Him not care about himself. I'm a dad and I teach my children you can't go outside looking any and anyhow. At least wash your face before you go outside. Look yourself in the mirror, clean out the booger them out of your nose, clean off the thing from your mouth corner, brush your teeth properly, make sure no matter not in your eyes. This kind of stuff. That's the basics, man. Basic rotted hygiene. Pull up your pants so nobody knows your shitty underwear. Matter of fact, if your underwear look like that, put it in the trash. Forget the laundry. Put it in the trash. Drawers too cheap. And you walking around with a grown man next to you and you having babies for him. You having babies for him. You can't teach your babies nothing. Your little son is going to look at this man and dress the same Ross way because that's how my daddy dress. Because that's what my kids do. They look at and they emulate me. So I same thing you're picking them gonna do. Ja. So the women, yeah, you contribute a lot. to the foolishness that's going on with you. I be going off on a tangent sometimes, but that's just how the talk thing go, right? Sometimes some things you have to just talk it up. Now, this woman found dead in this man car. Somebody has said me soon need bodyguard. Boy, I mean, I know, you know. I go to Jamaica, I go everywhere. I go everywhere because, you know, I already told you all my background, right? My father is a retired soldier from Jamaica. My grandfather, his father, is a retired Jamaica Constabulary Force officer as well. Me, myself, did my time in the US military. They both did their time in Jamaica. See, I'm not really afraid of people like that. People see me, them heal me up all over Jamaica. And it's kind of like feeling like a little celebrity kind of feeling like, but I'm such a normal guy that I don't let that go to my head. And sometimes it feels strange to me, like I start looking for my wife, like, come on, time to go. As soon as too many people start recognizing me in the area, me cut. Time to go. Cause me no one they out there and yo, so Lord, what? Heal me and keep it moving. I'm not into the celebrity old thing. But I know that people do see me when I'm out there. And for the most part, is respect. I haven't met anybody that disrespected me yet, or even say, "Yo, I mean, I like you, no boy, can you talk too much or nothing?" They say it online, but they won't say it when they see me. You know. Other than that, God go with me, man. Me are good people. Trust me. I pride myself on trying to make myself a better person every day, which is I talk it and I walk it, and I'm trying to walk it for real, right? I'm not trying to live a life where you see a different person on screen that you see when you see me in person. Jesus Christ, I saw him really steer. Mm. That person, he's disgusting. And then him sit there on SouFLoTV and talk all that good foolishness. No, the same stuff you see and hear here, please expect to know that the same thing you're gonna see when you see me here. Now, if you see me out in a party and it's summertime and I'm in Miami somewhere or somewhere, I mean, I misbehave myself, just know something do that too. Because there's two sides to me like that. I love to enjoy life, you know, I like party and them thing that. Me have a time when I take my break and I don't drink and don't do nothing, and then me have other times where I go in, right? I'm enjoy life and live good, like amongst my people and have fun and them thing there. So nobody see me out there and talk about why I'm always a preach at church something. Me not preach to nobody. Me, Ray, and nephew and us are friends. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we invite Hennessy to the party. Sometimes we invite all kinds of them people, and we have fun, and that's real. Anyhow, here what they're covering up this lady's stuff, and I won't be surprised if we either hear back page is not him really kill her, he was trying to help her, or some crap them put to this. Or if they actually really do charge him, I will be following it. You know how I follow the stuff all the way through to the end. Sentencing or him get let go or something like that. But he's a soldier. He's a soldier, and he's not no just come in the army soldier either, from what I've heard. So him definitely probably have him links connected, and that's just how it goes in the world. When you belong to a certain group, I explained to you yesterday, it's like a fraternity. You are protected in certain ways. They look out for their own, right? My blue is not just this blue for no reason. This blue is kind of burnt into my mind. Why does God make the sky blue? God makes the sky blue because God loves the infantry. That's where I come from. Like I put a whole decade of my life into that stuff, right? And I do wear the blue cord. I earned it, and that's my brotherhood. So, hey, I can tell you this though. If I know for a fact that if anything happens to me, that all hell would break loose on behalf of, and I'll just leave it right there. So, other than that, I'm in a business, and I don't walk with fear. See, please, please help me to help this young lady. So take shame out of my eye, because I'm looking at her needing help and I'm feeling some type of way. Anyhow, I'll follow that one through for you. It might be somewhere down the road, because that's how the stories go. Sometimes you don't hear nothing more about a story, just like the story about the man who the lady dated after he was deported from the UK that ended up killing her son. Did y'all see that video? I did the full confession of it. That's the end. He's been tried, he's been found guilty. They're waiting on his date for sentencing, and he gave a full confession of why he did it. Did y'all go listen to that? Did y'all go listen to what I read through the whole paperwork? Did y'all go listen to why he did it? I'm telling you, man, y'all women, be careful. Single moms out there, I know it gets lonely, right? I know some of you are weak in the flesh. I know some of you need companionship and all that. Big up to the woman yesterday who said her child father left way long ago. Her son is now 14. She has never been with anybody else, and she has been single all those years, and she has never brought a man around her son. That's a dedication and a sacrifice to the fullest that I respect. You know what I'm saying? That I respect to the fullest, because oftentimes women tell themselves that, oh, this relationship ain't working out no more, I'm moving on. And you move on, you find somebody that made you happy, but the kids aren't happy with that person. Your kids have to now adjust to this new person, new personality being in their space. And not only that, ain't nobody coming in your life as a grown person to cater to your children. Them are coming there come cater to themselves. It's your body, your pum pum, wherever you fling him, how you do it, and all these things. Why he will be invested in actually moving in and being around you. You know what I'm saying? That is his first priority. And you must always remember that. But I understand y'all get lonely and y'all get caught up. And the man will whisper nice things in your ears and how much he's going to help you with this and that and take care. And some of you are straddled with burdens of bills and all these things. And you're thinking, damn, an extra income in the house plus this man is saying we take over the bills them and we can, you know, them kind of something that, so you just push your picnic them out of the way. Some on the runway left in a relationship and they are talk about, I'll find somebody else. Are you thinking about your children? Because if you're leaving your relationship and you're saying, I'll do this on my own and I got this, it's a difference than I'll find somebody else. Because whoever you find, you're picking them fine too, man. I felt sorry when I read how the man do the little boy, how he did that little youth. This is a woman where you did love, right? So-called did love. Because our definition of love obviously is different. Anyway, I'm not going to that. I want y'all to go watch that video and listen to what he said, what people told him to do, what he did again, how him get embarrassed. Yeah, y'all gotta go watch it, listen to it. Some of y'all already listened to it completely. Brummel Wright, good morning. Brummel Wright says, good morning, family. I am looking for the link for the paid chat, my brother. Help me here, please. Don't laugh at me. Blessings to you and the family. Thank you for that, Brummel. But listen, we're 75% there. I went on it last night to finalize it, and YouTube says I have to like get these coins or emojis, something, from the emoji coins generation. So today when my son is over here, my 14-year-old, he's gonna help me to like finalize it. So we're in the same boat. I'm 75% there. Once it's done, the link will appear on the channel. I will also do a tutorial video, step-by-step walkthrough, so those who are interested can get their membership and we could keep it moving. All right, that's how we're done with it for now. And thank you for that right there, and thank you for asking. See, yeah, man, the way the man do the little picnic, and this is a woman, and she didn't know about his background. And when she found out about his background and found out that she was about to be another victim of his, she cut him loose, but him couldn't take the cut loose. Go watch it. Go listen to it. These things happen way more than you think, way more often than you think. You don't know that person don't like you until you express certain things to that person, and then they take it out on your children. So always put your children first and think about your kids first. Now, let this woman, okay, so I said I'm going to keep on following this, and sometimes these stories take time to follow. The court system takes time to work it out, right? But stay tuned to the channel. You will definitely get an update on this story. And again, we draw awareness to these things because we don't want them to hide it. We want them to know that we are paying attention to this. You're not just going to call her some lady and woman found dead in Soldier Car and sweep her under the rug like that. Tell us the whole story. She was his woman. He was abusive. He murdered her. He was trying to dispose of the body. Y'all caught him. Him crashed the vehicle. Right? We want to know the whole story. Give her some dignity in the end. Yes? And give her family some proper closure. That's all we have said. All right? Big up. Althea Jones says you're not alone. I was looking for that WhatsApp number to try to get it. Why? We'll get to that. So with that said, let's move on to next one is the New York Lotto. Y'all feel some type of way, someone, and I ain't jealous. I ain't jealous. I ain't jealous. Target's $24 an hour or the New York Lotto. Let's go with Target $24 an hour because I want some of y'all to get paid. I want some of y'all, some of y'all work. I don't want to work. Some people right now is looking at this like, yep, that's gonna be my second job. Somebody says, where SouFlo? What city? What state? That's gonna be my second job because that's how some of we roll, right? All right. Target is raising its minimum wages up to $24 an hour for some workers. You can go find this on www.msn.com. Credible news source. The retailer, which employs some 350,000 people, that's huge, said today that starting wages will not, listen to this, starting wages will now range from $15 to $24 an hour for workers that work in the store, in the supply chain facilities, and at the headquarters. That's right across the board. So even if you don't get the $25 hour part or the $24 hour part, $15 an hour is still a good wage. Am I right? It's better than saying, oh, no work, no out there for me, do something, no, and do nothing, and you're just sitting down. You can't go work for $15 an hour. These are the opportunities that I also tell my Jamaican people about when they say stuff like, oh, the minimum wage SouFlo, you're going like a big deal because I said the legal age limit in Jamaica should be raised as far as consent goes. Because we have 16-year-olds walking around saying, you can't tell me nothing, my man at 35, and what? And you can't do nothing because the legal age of consent is 16. See? Okay. The difference between there and here is this. They can go to work here at 16 years old and earn $15 an hour. In Jamaica, no opportunity no dead for girl with belly at 16 if you get no 15 US dollar an hour job, right? We just worked out the call center job thing, $398 a month, US dollars a month. So you're encouraging these children to like go out and do grown people things, and then when the consequences come, they're not in a position to take care of. Like my granny used to say, pot to piss in our window to throw it through, right? And then we have this endemic, pandemic type thing, where there's an explosion of pregnancies by teens, and then babies having babies, and then it leads to the downfall of our society or contribute to the downfall of our society. So this right here, so for some of you, go look into this. It is confirmed $15 to $24 an hour is their minimum starting wage now at Target. The specific pay increase will depend on the position and the local market. Previously, the starting pay was $15 an hour. Wait, so all along Target been paying $15 an hour is what they're saying? Yes, Transia says she did bottle service as a teen. Here you know, Princess Warrior. Bottle service as a teen. You know how bottle service goes, right? She's handling alcohol. She have in a skimpy outfit. When me spend my big money buy my bottle them, I want to see a G-string. I want to see bottle jar clap when they bring me drinks and go back, and I feel excited and me in the thing now. Imagine that. You're a teen doing bottle service. But go ahead. So somebody says, brother, you're late. Boy, brother, I'm never late. Because who never know already just find out now, just like me. See, it says that previously the minimum starting wage was $15 an hour. Walmart is $19.50 an hour. Where? Where? Latisha says, I lied on my application and I was working at McDonald's at 13 years old. Big for my age. Me rotted. And they hired, and what, they found out and fired you? The RTV 07 says that's what most companies pay in Canada. That ain't, maybe I'm behind. So hold on there. Maybe I'm behind. But I thought minimum wage was raised in the places where we weren't concerned about it because we didn't live there. Like for instance, if you're paying me $15 an hour in New York, and my apartment, my one-bedroom apartment on that certain street there where a gunshot fly up on the regular basis is $1,500 a month or $1,850 a month for my one-bedroom apartment, then that ain't really living, right? Because in the state of Florida, that's a mortgage on a nice house. Well, depending on how your credit stay, but that's a mortgage on a nice house. Or if you're gonna rent at $1,800 a month, that's a gated community or a nice secluded community in the state of Florida. So maybe these other states where cost of living is extremely high, they had raised the minimum wage to that, and I wasn't paying attention. But it says here that previously the minimum wage was always $15 an hour, and now it's 15 to 24. So you will definitely start off at 15, but you could very well end up with $24 an hour at Target. And that's all Targets. Somebody was asking location. Target also said that it dropped the minimum average hours employees need to work per week to receive health benefits from 30 to 25. About 25% or 20% of target workforce is newly eligible for benefits, according to this report. Now, here's the thing, because I remember when my little time at Walmart, and I remember what Walmart used to do. You had to have 40 or 39 or 40 hours. You had to have 40 hours on the clock per week to be eligible for medical benefits. Now, everybody, it's always nice, even if you're not getting paid a whole lot. At least so you can go to the dentist, you can go to the doctors, and if anything happens, medical emergencies, you're covered in some type of way. Back then, what they would do was they would work the part-time, and they would hire a whole bunch of part-time employees, and just very few people were full-time. And they would work the part-time employees all the way up to 39 hours per week and then cut them. Come on, you got to get off the clock. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Just like that. There would actually be somebody walking around, rushing them. You got to get off the clock. You have to go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're at 39. Don't come in tomorrow. That kind of stuff. We'll find somebody else to replace you. Don't come in tomorrow. You're off the schedule. It was a madhouse, because they didn't want to add health benefits. But Target is now saying that they've reduced those hours required. So you can get your health benefits, and all you need is 25 hours per week on schedule. That's dope. That's an improvement. Corporate America has been screwing the working man for years. Time to pay up. And believe me, that's just a drop in the bucket for them. Because when their stock market stuff jump up and them make $100 million or $1 billion, they just give back a tiny fraction of that. But that's business, Business is all about trying to put in investing as little as possible and coming out with as much as possible in the end. So me want, on my $100 investment, I want $100,000 return. And that's how they do it. They squeeze it out of the workers, right? Who they can enslave for how much little. We're coming from far. When I first started working, minimum wage was, and I started working at 14 at Winn-Dixie, packing people's groceries and taking them out to their cars and putting them in their trunk. They hired me a week before I turned 14. That was $4.25 an hour. So now to see people getting $15 and $24 an hour, and them I call it minimum wage, I'm like, oh, we've come a long way, man. Target is not the first large company to increase wages to recruit and retain employees in a tight U.S. labor market in recent months, because people started deciding that, hey, it's better to work from home. And this pandemic showed people more than ever before that, hey, tighten your belt, you can do it. Tighten your laces, find something to do at home. Black women actually are leading the way in who started businesses online and have become successful at it. Their businesses have exploded when compared to other demographics. Online businesses, a lot of them no longer have to leave their home and they're now independently employed. And some of them have been booming so much, they've been able to expand within the pandemic and start taking on employees of their own, right? So people may want to go back to work again. I'm not coming back to no damn Walmart or Target. My business is booming online like that. So these companies now have been forced to say, okay, damn, we have to tighten up, because if more of them leave and everybody start working either from home or starting their own business, we won't be having anybody to run our brick and mortars, our stores. We can't go to all online. You know, Amazon already cornered that market, and it would be a hell of a competition. So they had to make adjustments, and these are the adjustments that they've made. It says right here that Target is not the only one to have done this. Amazon is the second largest employer in the US. Amazon raised their minimum wage to $18 an hour, putting pressure on the other low wage employers to increase their pay. But what does wage gain look like when inflation is at its highest in 4 decades? Rotted. Then buy Alibaba and resell it on Shopify or on Amazon. Hey, listen up, anything that works. And it may not nobody hustle. If that's what they're doing, anything that works. That's what people in Jamaica that have them liquor store where them sell the knockoff, brand them, and all that. That's what people who live in New York that go to Canal Street and all these places. I was actually telling wifey that we had guys in Brooklyn that used to go, Canal Street, and the knockoffs that the Chinese people were making in Canal Street. You want Gucci bag here, and the Gucci bag come with the price tag on it, the real price tag. Them replicate even the price tag. So it's hard to tell somebody that that's fake. They'll come in a barbershop and they'll be like, yo, you want a bag for your girl, son? I got a nice Gucci bag right here. Check this out. Or that Birkin that they be acting all crazy about. Check this out right here. And then pull up the Birkin and you look at it and you're like, and you look at the price tag and you're like, damn, this John $2,000 though. And he like, nah, don't worry about that. I got a good discount for you. We just came from hitting up the Gucci store, or we just came from hitting up the Birkin store. And you're like, them boy are thief, right? So you think that them just went to the legit store and they just stole it. I didn't know until one day somebody pinched me and said, come, let's go shopping. I mean, I carry go to a place, but I can't tell nobody else. And we look around and him say, yo, you have to look for make sure police ain't coming. And then you see the steps right there, run upstairs. So me look and me run up the step them. When I go in there, it was all stores. The Chinese people are busy in there with them sewing machine and everything, and they're pressing up tags and knocking off everything in there. When police come in there, so they flip everything around and them have it set up. They have it set up where they flip everything around to where the store look like legit stuff going on. You with your bag of things, you have to run because you know gonna get catch with counterfeit goods. So you can usually go in there and pay like $150, $200, and I come out with a jacket that my triple fat goose, everybody is like, yo, that's like a $1,500, $2,000 jacket. Where you got that from? I did knockoff, but the knockoff looks so real, and I got the price tag on it, right? So they're doing that too. It's a hustle. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. If I knock you though, then and you're selling the replicas, and the replicas look so real that people are buying them. Not everybody can buy the real thing, but everybody want in a fashion, right? And everybody want to, when it's time to step out, for everybody to say, damn, look, where she get those from and that from. I'm not knocking nobody hustle, but I true. One place named Canal Street, up top. I'm sure it's still there. That's the first time I looked and I saw like jewelry. I seen the watches. I'm like, PJ, that watch is like $50,000. Where they get that from, Enya? I buy one of them as I reach Brooklyn when I stone them drop out. Let's fling with that rotted. But hey, people are hustling. All right. Sativa even hello SouFlo, trying to send money to you through Cash App, but it is not working. I may be doing something wrong. Through Cash App, you gotta use my number. My Cash App link is this number. The same number you used to call in right here, which is this, posted on the screen right here. So for Cash App, it's my number, and for PayPal, it's my Gmail, SouFLoTV@gmail.com. All right, so yeah, man, them knock off the thing, and they give you even the tag, and you see how much the hundreds or thousands of dollars on the tag, and it's the knockoff. But they're saying that the minimum wage is up in all places, and Amazon was the one that forced the market. A lot of Amazon employees were complaining throughout the pandemic of abuse and working long hours with little bit of pay, while Jeff Bezos was reaping the rewards because he went into the billions and then became one of, if not the richest man on the face of the earth after the pandemic, right? And they were like, yo, and we down here suffering and you doing us like this? And they started speaking out. That's where it really came from. And then he raised the minimum wage, which he can afford to do, to $18 an hour over at Amazon. That's frigged up, because if you call our Jamaican counterparts that live in Jamaica, where do like their online customer service stuff, like Amazon customer service, they'll tell you that you hear what them I get though. 390 or 380 US dollars a month is them salary. Damn. But the people that work in the US that work for the same company that you work for, they're getting $18 an hour minimum. So you do the maths. Higher wages in an era of high inflation. I don't know. We people who we've been hurting for so long, we adapt and survive to anything. So I'm not even gonna go into the inflation part. I'm not even gonna complain. If I'm making $18 an hour, I will find a way to survive. Maybe I have to move to a new state. Maybe I have to move to a new neighborhood. Maybe I have to, but you can't go from making $8 an hour complaining and then raise it to $18 an hour and you still complaining. Life just is like that. You know what I'm saying? Life is just like that. Everything ain't gonna be perfect all the time. But I give thanks for that and keep it pushing. Don't? Damn, they're robbing. Yes, they're robbing them. They're robbing everybody that's offshore. And they should know that the people who work the same job they work are getting a minimum of 18 US dollars an hour. Me know them feel some type of way. But again, like I said before, the catch is this. If they complain, the company move their company and put the company somewhere else. And then and somebody else take the money, the little money they're getting, and they end up with nothing. They also need good benefits. It's the retirement and health insurance that counts. Yes. And now they're offering that as well. Target's offering that at 25 hours per week is what's required for those benefits to kick in for you. And I don't know what Amazon is doing with that one right there. But I'm supposing that they have health benefits that come along with it as well. Again, I worked at Walmart for a while, right? And even then, the best insurance was coming through Walmart. Now, mind you, I'm used to military insurance, which is probably as good as it gets. The military spouses who are on here can vouch and can tell you that they don't lift a finger for nothing, right? Everything is taken care of for them. And when I was working at Walmart, the insurance was almost the same as the military insurance. Like the babies could go to the dentist, you get injured on the job, you were taken care of, all these other stuff. So Walmart always had, as far as I've known, always had good health insurance, but it was hard to get it. They made sure that they would hire you at part-time and work you 39 hours for the week and then let you go early, because if you hit 40, you would have to get insurance, and they didn't want to give it to everybody. Live on the air this morning, SouFlo, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Yes, good morning. How are you?
Morning, fam. You can speak up. You sound like you just wake up, so you have to speak up in the phone. You know, we're live for 10 cup of coffee and we're ready to go. Go on, hear you loud.
But Amazon is up too.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Amazon is up a minimum wage of $18.
Hang up the phone. Cause something not right. Something not right. When you call, please call and speak clearly so I can hear you. Okay? Me sense like a bit of me don't know. Me hear people are giggling in the background. Maybe my ears hear them a tickle me or something. But me not hear right. But please speak up loud if you're gonna call. All right. Live on the air this morning. Good morning.
I want to talk general.
Right, that's on my log. What happened? But there, no brother.
Up and running, man. They are wake up from home and I say, yeah, what time SouFLo come on?
So where's about this Amazon thing? Are you pretty sure?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure, man. But my sister, the show is so done, but I didn't want to send a message to my brother or Mr. Carlin yesterday. You see me?
All right, go on now.
Yeah, man. So sometimes whenever to my people, I'm a matter of fact. This a message is just not for just one individual. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you feel a bad energy.
Wait there, you talk about the one where they call in and say about your fool and your idiot and
Yeah.
Okay, so those who weren't here yesterday don't know.
When you wake up in the morning sometimes and you feel that bad energy and you want to project that energy to somewhere, sometimes you take up all a book and go read it. You understand? Because see a man when me reach up, because me know me calling for your program already and send respect to that man.
Yeah.
To that brother. Because I say, yo, you know, it's a virgin and I always value the things that I say as my brother. And as why I say this, I recognize that the community is in big problems. Our black community is in big problems.
Like how we communicate with each other and them things there, right? How we quick forget disrespectful and violent towards each other.
Yes, that's what I'm looking at, because we as a set of people who see things and try to seek out knowledge and try to use respect to deal with everybody else. I don't see the reason why a man should try to. You should never sit down within yourself and feel comfortable. Just get up out of nowhere and disrespect another person, call them names and them things. Because first of all, I could never sit here and just get up and just say, you know, remember, this is SouFLo.
Yeah, because there's no recourse after that, brethren. If me and you are talk, you say, me will listen to you all day, even if you don't, our views don't line up. And this is what I always say on the show still. Even if our views don't line up, I will still listen. But you see, the minute you say, you big old idiot boy, or you done some chupiding. Now, if I'm saying stuff disrespectful to you and then you start to throw the disrespect back, me have to understand, say, that's where it come from, right? And all gloves are off at that point. That's why in a conversation, I don't initiate disrespecting anybody. And I encourage our brothers and sisters too also that even when we disagree with each other, to keep the love and the respect mutual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because right there and then, you remember me used to, I value this brother reason all the time. You know, so from yesterday until now, I tell myself, so nothing this man can ever say again, I'm not going to value that.
No, man.
There's nothing you say not going to value to me no more.
Because of how we came out for it,
I always think of Nipsey also could be alive with us today. My father always tell me one thing, I little youth at gospel. The man say, yo, don't trouble nobody. And don't make, and if people do anything, make sure you come find me. He's actually telling me, don't get myself into trouble, because even he said no on judgment. But when the judge, if anything happen, he will deal with it. I'm saying to you, Nipsey also could be alive today. That are my views for Nipsey also as an intelligent being. If you have something to say to somebody don't openly disrespect them if they did not disrespect you. Nipsey also disrespect that guy openly in front of other people and embarrass the youth. And the youth went away and come back, come kill him. Me and you are big somebody SouFLo. And if me feel like you use a snitch and you come from my block, my business place, I'm a feel so you're not for there, you go on SouFLo. Let me go down there for a minute now.
See.
I'm not a reason with you. I'm sure I say, yo, it's word in the street family, you're a snitch. And really, I'm sure I hear this.
But
I'm not really want to come around here and man see you and touch a certain way.
Right.
So, for yourself, my brother. The man, Nipsey also did himself intelligent and is a man where much value Nipsey also, that youth is a great value to the black community. And that's where in life, just like that. So to my brother, your energy is not right. I'm going to tell you this one, and I'm going to change that energy because I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. There's a reason why I'm trying to, if you notice, I'm going to tell the people something. If the people have to talk reason positively, everything is equal with them.
Yeah.
A man who has to talk positive and righteous, you see him level of righteousness he have, I see him levels of wickedness him have. Because he start match up things for reflection.
True.
If you understand what I mean. So that simply means that, I'm going to tell you this, you. I grew up as a girl. If you look at my skin, I have a bag of chop on them things on my skin. I used to run through hills and gully. I go on journey and 5 boys come up and kill me. Man up come to kill me. You hear me tell you? 5 man with blow, 5 big guns run up in my place to come kill me on my journey. I grew up as a girl. I live as a girl. And I'm saying to you, I know everybody have a touch your disrespect. Because if you disrespect me face to face right now, I tell you, I used to what jail life is and them think them life to live. I send a check to you, but I'm just showing you that if you should do that in front of my face, it now I'll calculate the way you think it's calculate.
All right. Right, that's all. Right, that's all what me like. What me that's all right. As a mediator, cause here one now. My platform now, so our thing this. See, and as family members for the same platform, me I play mediator. Watch this. I would have liked to hear you reach a stage in your life where you would have said, one time gone, this is how I would have reacted. So if you do that to me face to face, it now go so. But now we would have angled it differently. But you are saying no, you would have angled it violently, or it could possibly turn violent if him disrespected that way there. I'm gonna tell you something about me. Check this out.
There are times when you take disrespect today and tomorrow you're not gonna take disrespect.
No man, listen. Let me tell you something. Right now, the place I'm at in life, for me, can only speak for myself. You can disrespect all you want, disrespect. You see, as long as you don't put your hands on me, words can fly out your mouth all day. Tell me run upon me mama and broke my neck on that day, because that's what people tell me, and all other kind of things. I'm not touching nobody for no words. That's where I'm at in life. Right?
That's true.
So when time now, so for instance, right now, what you're saying is if this man had done that to you face to face, you're not too short, so that would have got so you'd have angled the thing differently and violence would have come through. I'm thinking get away from you as fast as possible because I have children to go home.
Reality is, and every time consciousness take over you.
No, man, you have to get to that place.
There are times when your consciousness disappear.
Yeah, if you put your hands on
your action and your feelings take over you more dominated to you and where you want.
If you put your hands on me, yes.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes a person will disrespect you and you just let it flow. And you're not saying about, but there's another day. That's why who tell him that me never wake up with a body energy that see him there too. So body energy are collide today.
Yeah.
There are times when every day you wake up with that same positive energy there. There are times when you just wake up and your reaction, your consciousness is not there.
Yes, brother, but you tell yourself that though. And listen, I value you.
But it's true.
But it is true to a degree. You see, there's levels to this. I'm probably older than you. There's levels to this. See, years of meditation and years of internalizing or looking within oneself. See, and waking up every day to cut. That's why I tell people say you have to talk to yourself in a mirror. You have to make a conscious effort to change. See, you have to make a conscious effort to become a better person. I say that to yourself every day, first thing when you rise. Just like how first thing when some people rise, them say morning prayers and thing. First thing me rise, me say today is another day for me to be better than tomorrow. Yes, but it's a discipline. Exactly, it's a discipline, but it takes time to be engraved in your brain to the point where there's nothing, to the point where there is nothing that can overshadow that. So when I say to you, as my brother, say, listen, no matter what man say out of them mouth to me in the street, that is all it's going to be. It can't be nothing else. Now, if they put their hands on me, that's a whole different problem. I'm going 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye, but that's different. It has to be self-defense because I was physically harmed. People are going to say all kinds of things in the earth. And you started off good because you did give the brother some good advice, which I find to be very true, right? But no, him not going to take your advice because all him I hear you are saying is, so you want war then.
No. I don't want to take my advice because we don't need to take each other advice no more. We are grown people now. But I'm just saying that, you know, like nothing want to follow me I say no more. It's all good because you all go on. Me never push up. I'm going to tell you something more.
And that's how we deal with peace, my brother. And that's how we deal with peace.
Me go up with a law. If I don't mess with you negatively, you don't mess with me negatively. Just go about your ways and do your thing. Because what will happen, me I go either press you until I do something when I want you to do. I'm not idiot. I know how to play chess. I know how to play draft. You see me? And then I grew up with them type of mentality there. To play chess and draft with people brain. Yeah. Do not play with me because I'm a very smart youth.
All right.
You see me? Well, so that's why I'm telling you. So if you want to reach with me as a brother, you can reach out to me from my Instagram.
He will never do that now. He will never do that now. You just killed that course of recourse because you said just now that you don't want nothing where him say can't make no sense to you again. You don't want him value nothing where you say again. And so you just killed that course. I did say that,
but he didn't reach out to me Instagram. So I know say I got him different. But I tell him to change your energy, you. Because you're going to put on a person like me, you have to go defend yourself one day.
Him no want to hear that neither.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's true. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah,
if you keep up with this energy here, you're going to focus on other people where think that them not, and everybody ever take disrespect from you. You must understand that. So I'm telling this just to put him back on track.
All right, sir.
You see me? He might save him life for another day. Tell him sometimes you have to be yourself.
All right, brother.
Yeah,
bless. All right, listen. We're at the end of the morning. I can't take a next phone call, but here am I say. So we talk about Target, we talk about the woman funding the car, and we talk about the man with the lotto and win the lotto. How me jealous and everything, but me not really jealous. Make sure you have a ticket. Let's close this video out now by saying this. You see what brother just did just now? I find like people when they're locked in with their ego, it's like a narcissistic person calling you narcissistic. It's like a crazy person telling you that you're crazy. And no matter what you try to say to them, you're not going to get anything else other than what you're getting from them. The brother that just called in just now, him himself is blinded by his own ego, and he's bowing down right now to his own ego and don't even see it, right? And the words he is giving out to the other brother trying to better him, that brother don't want to hear from you, right? So the only other recourse that you two have, I hope you never meet in life in person, because the only recourse you have is war from what your saying was just now. You no longer want him to respect anything where you say you will never respect nothing where him say. So there's no need to speak to each other then. Why you still feel like he wants to hear you say him need to change anything about himself, but you yourself don't want to hear me tell you that you need to change something about yourself. You understand? So there's levels to this, man. There's levels to this. Humbleness goes a long way. I mean, I say be so humble that you're like ran over or anything, but at some point, just chill, kick back, and sort out the whole thing. That ain't gonna do it though. That is not gonna do it. And I know he means well, but he's at where he's at on his level. Some people, you can't tell them they haven't reached the pinnacle of self-development. seeing, because they feel like that's where they're at, when in actuality, they're not. See? And you can't tell them nothing, no matter how you try, no matter what angle you come from. That's why when I reason on this channel, I say to people that none of us achieve certain things at the same time. Some people get self-realization in them 50s, 60s, and 70s. Some people get self-realization and this knowledge of higher self at a very younger age. That's why you have some young people out there who are extremely mature, and then you have some older people out there who you're like, Jesus Christ, man, for your age group, you're going so? No, man, put that away, man. You know, it's because it's the timing and the individual. But why you can't tell some people nothing. So you just have to leave some people alone and let them go. Now, if we were able to fast forward this 5 years, 10 years down the road, that brother would probably look back at himself today and laugh. Hear me go on now. Hear me talk now when it is. I tell everybody this. I say if you're in your 20s now, you're going to be laughing your ass off at yourself when you hit your 30s. Late 30s, looking at your early 20s, you're laughing your ass off. People who are in their 60s and 70s tell me all the time, and 50s tell me, boy, when me in my 40s, me that be a foolishness, me that go on with, you know, worse when me in my 30s. Sometimes I look back at the things I used to say and the way I was, how I did arrogant and stuff, and I really laugh at myself today. So it's a journey, and it don't really have nothing to do with age still, although age plays a part in some cases, because for some people it takes a whole lot of time to get there. See, I value those two brothers because if you notice, both of them have sensible things to say and factual things to say when they call into this platform. So I value both of them. I would definitely like to hear both of them have a conversation and air it out, but I can tell you right now that a beer drama would have gone this and they probably wouldn't have any closure or leave with any mutual respect towards each other. Therefore, no need to have a conversation, which is sad, right? We're going to leave it right after this morning. Big up on yourself, manners and respect to each and every one of you. Just try to be the best you that you can be and stop thinking that you already arrived there and you're now perfect, because you're not. Life is a journey. And from you live from now till you are 99 and 100, there's still better that you can become within yourself. All right? Master this level in creation. Master this level in creation. That's what we're here to do. I'll leave you with this. I saw something that said yesterday, this is the stage you're going through the universe, right? And this is the stage where you master becoming a manifestor. So master being a manifestor, so that when you hit the next level, you are a master manifestor. You manifest things and they come to reality, right? And that's how we're going to leave it. Big up on yourself, man. One love. And I'll catch you tomorrow right here on SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.